Okay, let's get this rolling.
Today's topic is pretty exciting. Donald, have you ever wished you could live in a fantasy world?
Yeah, sometimes I think about living in a fantasy world. I probably wouldn't have as many open court cases against me.
Well, today we will get as close as possible to living in another world by using our imaginations.
We will do this by sharing some of our fan fiction that each of us wrote.
Now it's time to change our outfits to the fantasy realm we chose. We will see you in a minute. So, we both chose Harry Potter?
I guess we have more in common than we thought.
I assumed you would be in Slytherin House, with all the other conniving wizards.
I don't know what house you'd be in, Joe. Maybe House Filch? You could assist the janitor fixing toilets because you've been in the swamp of Washington, D.C. so long.
Why don't you just share what you wrote about?
Gladly. Spoiler alert. Harry Potter and Ginny Weasley end up married and have kids, but we don't know too much about their lives. I decided to write about it as a fan.
That sounds nice. Let's hear it.
Okay, I'm going to start soon after Harry and Ginny are married. The couple left as the night was winding down and ended up at the entrance to Diagon Alley. As Harry tapped the bricks in the proper order to enter the alley, he thought to himself, I'm going to tap something else tonight for the first time. Harry held Ginny's hand as they walked into the wedding suite. Ginny was quivering like a golden snitch in a small clear box. Harry whispered to Ginny, we can put the wands away because we will make plenty of magic on our own. Ginny realized one part of her that was still a girl would leave her body, possibly apparating away from her to never come back. After tonight, she will be a woman. Things started to get hot and sweaty, and it had nothing to do with the heat coming from the fireplace. Their bodies.
I better stop you there, Donald. This may not be a family show, but we need to keep things in the PG-13 realm.
But I have so much more to read. There are like 10 more pages here.
How much of it takes place during the wedding night?
It's all about the wedding night. This is a romance novel I pitched to J.K. Rowling.
How did your pitch go?
I have to do some revisions, but I feel like the bones are there. Anyway, Joe, why don't you share what you wrote?
Mine is more of a poem. It is written from the point of view of the Sorting Hat.
Sounds interesting. Let's hear it.
Here I sit on a shelf and nothing more, to look over the office of Dumbledore, gathering dust on this old cold shelf, barely touched except for an elf. I exist to help children pick which house, but usually stay quiet like a mouse. Today a professor has brought me down. Today is the day I will be like a crown. In the great hall I see the old chair, getting ready to sit atop kids' hair. After yelling out Slytherin and Gryffindor, then they carry me out back through the door. It's not all sad for me, don't shed any tears, for I have helped many young ones through the years.
Joe, that was really touching. Well done.
That is my fantasy.
What, to sit on a shelf and be the Sorting Hat from Harry Potter?
Yeah, man, getting close to those kids' heads and having all that hair to sniff.
Your poem just went from sincere to creepy. And the rest of the year you just sit in an office, not really doing much. Would you be happy with that kind of life?
That's kind of what I do now as the United States president.
Maybe you could get a new job inspecting kids' hair for lice. I bet you could handle that on the side since you have so much free time as president.
At least I don't write smut novels about beloved characters having relations.
My books are very conservative. They both waited until marriage to be together, just like in Twilight.
Oh, that's rich. I bet you wouldn't write a romance novel about your escapades.
Ask and you will receive. I have already written my first book.
You let people read this?
I've changed the names to protect the identities involved. The book has sold very well with women over 65. I'd never be interested in a woman that age, but it's nice to get a sealed envelope with the smell of perfume and denture cream.
I think my poem was better. It had heart.
My book has heart, amongst other body parts, if you know what I mean.
I think all the people in Asia know what you mean.
We haven't really cracked into that market yet. The book is only in 2 languages, English and Latin.
Isn't Latin a dead language?
Latin is dead, kind of like my presidency ended, but the difference is I will rise like a phoenix from the ashes. My book fans already have a group online called the Order of the Phoenix. They are in charge of part of my re-election campaign.
That's not that an original name for a group. My second term as president will be an uninterrupted sequel. Just like the Harry Potter book Chamber of Secrets came after The Sorcerer's Stone, which is also titled The Philosopher's Stone.
I hear you had a real Chamber of Secrets, but it was opened. It's called the Hunter Biden laptop.
Here we go again with the Hunter jokes.
I bet Hunter had a lot of philosophies while stoned.
Oh geez, can you sink any lower?
Hunter has a daughter with a stripper. You know what Hunter's other kids call their half-sister?
I don't know.
They call her the half-blood princess.
Are you done? Can we finish the show?
Yeah, I'm done, and don't forget to keep an eye out for my romance novel coming to stores near you.